Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ski. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ski. Pray y'all can see me well. Pray you can hear me well. Let me pull you up on this phone so I can make sure everything's streaming properly. Make sure everything's streaming properly. Y'all let me know in the chat and the playback. Can you hear me? We're gonna get right into this. We're gonna get right into this. Can you hear me? Let me know in the chat. Okay, I see some people in the chat. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. So this live right here is for everybody out there who wants to break generational curses. You want to create generational wealth. You want to not do a traditional work to die. You want to live for more than just the same repetition every day, every day, every day. You want to actually live your life. You actually want to get ahead. This live is for you. People that want to feel significant in the way they want. The people that want to not just do things and say, well, oh, it runs in my family. You know, this live is going to be for people who actually want to change their lives and want big shit. So if that is you, what I want you to do is in the chat, in the comments, I want you just to simply type what it is that you want out of this life. What do you want that's big in life that people tell you can't have? What is it that you want? That's what I want y'all to write in the comments. What is it you want? So go ahead and write that down. Now, we're going to dive right in. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tips how you can tell that your family and your friends don't like you. They don't like you. And we're going to have some solutions at the end. All right, so let's get right into this shit. So first things first, let's get some likes on this video. My goal is to get every video to 200 likes. That's the goal. So you're going to pay attention. The first step of this is to pay attention to how your family, the friends, the people that's closest to you, pay attention to how they receive your good news. I'm going to say that again. So you just made the basketball team, football team. You just got a raise at work. You just got a girlfriend. You just made some money. You just started a business. You just got an LLC. You just became an esthetician. You just, instead of becoming a plumber, you made a plumbing business. You have a lawn mowing business, whatever it is. I want you to see how your family reacts to your good news. So you got to start looking at how do your friends and how do your family react to your good news. How people react to your good news tells you a lot about the person and what they think of you. Because look, think about this. Hear me out. On movies and on TV, when y'all look at the rap videos, right? Pay attention. This is the Matrix. How to realize that you're chosen and you're the black sheep is because on all the music videos, on all the TV, everybody has their group of best friends and they all support and they all pitch in and they have surprise birthday parties for people and they go travel for this person. They do the most. For most of us, that's not our reality. And in the music videos, if you talk about things that cause harm to you, everyone will support you, my nigga. If you get into a music video today and you want to talk about nothing but coonery and talk about causing harm to people and dumb shit and having weapons and big teeth and shit, everyone will support you and be in that video. Everyone will like it. Everyone will love it. Everyone will love the music. You know, I'm not saying that you're going to blow up overnight, but you have a better likelihood of people supporting that than you do if you starting a business. Think about this logic. You can have people from your family that you know are terrible suited parents. They're not even good people individually, as individual grown adults. They'll get together with another person who's not shit, who doesn't have anything going for them. They'll then have children. And then people will have a baby shower for these people. They have no marriage. People will have a baby shower for them, right? And you got to spend money. You got to blue and powder and shit come out the sky in all these festive ways. And everyone will support that and get behind it and get mad at you if you don't want to spend money on it, if you can't make time for it. But if you start a business and get an LLC and get a line of credit approved, no one has a party for you. There's no ribbons. No one celebrates it. They don't have the purple and pink, or no, the blue and pink powder that shoots out of the air and everybody's like, hell yeah, huh? This dude's changed his life. No one cares. No one cares. It's just interesting to me. So you have to pay attention how your friends and your family, pay attention to how your family, do your family tell you good job? Most of the people where I'm from, even now in life, most people never even hear people say, I'm proud of you. No one says it because they're too busy telling you to be humble, to be calm, or you're not good at something, or what you can improve than to tell you good job. So pay attention to how your family receives the good news. And y'all let me know in the chat. If y'all vibing with it, does this make sense? Does this not make sense? Let me know in the comments. Does this make sense? Am I just saying random shit, or does this make sense? And I want to get this out here. Y'all know myself. I don't put a lot of my personal business out. I don't even complain on the fucking internet. I love my fucking family. But I want you to understand something is that just because you see people on the net, right, doesn't mean everything in their life is perfect. When y'all see these people that y'all see on movies or rappers or people that y'all look up to, YouTubers and people and shit on the internet, y'all look at them and you looking at them through a lens as if they're not human too. And you looking at them like they don't got fucked up families too, like they ain't come from where they come from, or they don't have certain things happening. So with that being said, we're gonna move on to the next step. Another reason and way you can tell that your family doesn't like you, bro. They're not fucking with you. They don't like what you got going on. They don't want to support you. They're not trying. Think about this. I'm putting, if this is you, this isn't everybody's family. And I want to give a special shout out to my pop, to my grandfather. I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Y'all do a lot of shit for me. If I did not have my pop, if I did not have my grandfather, I wouldn't be the man I am today. Wouldn't get all the girls, the cheeks, be good at basketball. I just wouldn't be a good person. Okay, next step. The success you have is pushing your family away. The success you get, big, small, in the middle, medium, it's pushing your people away. It's pushing your friends away. It's pushing your damn family away. You hear me? Every time you do something good, as you go up in your career, you start a business. If you do something that is out of the norm, I'm going to say it to you again. If you do something that is out of society's norm, my nigga, if you do something that is out of what they want you to do, they just want you to work and then perish. If you do something outside of that and it makes them look inadequate, they don't like you. They don't like it. So the more success you get, the further away from you they become because they're used to you that they used to know. You understand? So this is why when people go off to school or college, right? You notice how when you come home, you're a different person because you've grown. You've seen different experiences. You've been learning shit. You've been maturing and coming into your own. When you go back to them people, they have not went up. You see what I'm saying? What's up, Victoria? Let's go. The people where you from, your family, and all that shit. When you went to school and you were telling and you maturing and you leveling up and learning different shit about life, taking some L's and some ups, you learning. They are not. So they're used to you who used to be naive. They used to you who used to do the dumb shit. Remember how you used to go to the party all the time and drink all the time and go crazy and cause fights and shit? They like that version of you. They don't like the new you that's telling them, teaching them how to not drink all the time. They don't like that. They don't like the version of you that's telling them, hey, you complain about money all the time, but what do you do about it? They don't like that version. They like the version of you that was right there with them when you didn't know shit. Does this make sense? Does this make sense? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the chat what you think. Your family and your friends, not every single member of your family too, by the way, but just for the most part, they like the you that you used to be. They do not like the you that you are becoming. And they're scared. They're actually scared of you becoming the full version of you because if you go full Super Saiyan, that means that the more accolades you get, the more success you get, the more wins you get, the happier you become, the richer you become, it's going to make them feel more inadequate because that means in their mind, they think just to hang out with you, they have to be of a certain frequency. You see? So now the people who knew you and grew up with you, have the same blood and things, they didn't try in their life. They don't have the same aspirations as you. They're not setting shit for all the way up here. They setting shit right here. I need to pay my bills. That's good enough for me. Let's complain about everybody else. This is where they operate. This is their highest. You ever see a fly? Y'all ever see a fly fly into a room? Now the motherfucking window is open. The window is open, my nigga. The whole room is open. You can fly anywhere the fuck you want in the world, but they just have a fly mentality. They only see right here. This. I got bills, I got problems, I need help, somebody help me. They don't give a fuck about nothing else that's going on in the world, bro. You could have helped them 6 million times. On that 6 million the first time, if you do not help them, that's all. They don't see all the other shit you did. They got this tunnel vision right here. And it's just like a fly. They're gonna keep running into the fucking glass. Keep running into the glass, keep running to the glass until you're gonna look in that window in a day or two, and guess what you're gonna see at the bottom of the window? A fly with his legs balled all up. Off because he didn't move around. He didn't expand and just turn around and go a different direction. Does that make sense? So your success scares your friends. It scares your family. It scares the people that used to know you when you used to be humble little you. When you used to be humble little you used to just run around, sing and dance and be naive and do a bunch of dumb shit all day. They like that version of you. The you that's starting to become better and hold them accountable and hold yourself accountable and go to the gym. You got good skin. You don't drink all the time. You don't listen to certain type of music. You don't watch certain type of movies. You don't eat certain type of food. So therefore, you can't relate to them. You understand? You can't relate to them. You dig what I'm talking about? So, hey, if I'm lying, I'm flying, and we all look a little different. Mango, what up? Hey, Dr. Fashion in here. Yes, indeed. Make sure y'all go check out Dr. Fashion page. Her page is fire too. Make sure you go check her out. She doing big ass numbers. Just getting to it. Overall good person. So I fuck with her. Make sure y'all go check out her page, Dr. Fashion, right here in the chat. Next, I'm gonna tell you something about your family and your friends that you need to know. Now, if this is y'all in the comments, I want you to know if you know these people. You let me know. I could be wrong, but it don't seem to be that far off. Because guess what? You're gonna notice your family, your friends, they put it in movies, they put it in shows. They do not give you credit. Say it again. You and Timothy could do the same shit. Timothy's 25, you're 25. Now, when Timothy go out there and go help an old lady across the street, they're going to be like, man, look at that nigga Timothy, huh? Everybody's going to clap, cheer for the nigga. Wow, Timothy, what a good dude you are. When your mom see Timothy on the street, she going to see that nigga do something good, and she going to be like, she going to call Timothy's mom, and she going to be like, you never saw, man, your son is so good, huh? Timothy's the man. He does all this. She going to give that nigga Timothy the world. She going to watch you do the same shit. She going to, with her own pupils and her own eyeballs, watch you do the exact same shit. And when you do the same shit, they're going to be like, all of a sudden, everybody Ray Charles when you do the same shit, right? So you got to realize it's part of the game, baby. I know this shit might sting a little bit, but it's what you got to observe because your family don't want you to go up, my nigga. They want you to stay the same you were. If you stay the same you were, then when they look at their life, whatever age that they are, when they look at their life, they don't feel bad for not striving for shit. Does that make sense? If you got all these big ass goals and you young, you ain't even hit 40, you got all these goals. Guess what that's going to make? If you start accomplishing that shit, think about this. Think about this. If I'm 60 and you 20, that means I'm 40 years older than you. And if you start accomplishing shit at 20 that I never accomplished and never will accomplish because I didn't put my mind to it, it's going to make me think differently of you. Do you see the difference? I was just thinking of this. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is they don't really mean to have a malicious thing. They're not trying to hate you. They just don't understand. They don't have big goals. They don't got big shit that they want to do. So their whole mentality is a victim mindset. They think that you're out to get them. All the problems that they got, someone else caused them. It couldn't possibly be their own doing. It couldn't possibly be their own doing of eating the same fucking food for 50 years. It couldn't possibly be their fault. Not taking risks, it couldn't possibly be their fault. Not going for the job you were supposed to go for, but you wanted to go club and party and drink and do a bunch of dumb shit, couldn't possibly be their fault, right? Now you at 20, you start accomplishing some shit. Once you start accomplishing and having bigger dreams and holding people accountable, you go to the gym, you know new information. It's going to make them feel small. It's going to make them feel wrong. It's going to make them feel like their whole life they've been living a lie because they don't think about it like, oh, I got new information. I could just change. They look at it like, oh, that can't be right because everything I've been doing has been wrong. You see? So they're not going to give you any credit. Just be mindful of that. Now, this next thing, you got to lock in and you got to feel this. You got to feel this in your body. You have to understand this. Y'all have to come to terms with these 5 tips, because these 5 tips, and stay tuned until the end because I'm going to give a solution. But these 5 tips are going to help you put you in the mindset to the point where you're thinking like, okay, I know how to move through this matrix, and I know where to give my energy. Okay. So now that we're ready for the next tip is this. Everybody that you know where you came from, whether they got your blood or not, I'm not saying every one of them. My pop, grandfather, Leia, y'all been doing amazing. This isn't for y'all. If you're watching this, just clap and smile and lay back, drink a little lemonade because you did good. I'm not talking to y'all. You're excluded. But for those of you who have members of your family or friends, that's your core group. That's where you come from. You want to love them people a lot, right? So you got to understand, most of them people, they would rather complain than to stick with people who can help them improve. Bro, I'm the Black Indiana Jones. I'm dropping gems. I'm going to say it again. They would rather complain than to stick with people that can help them improve. Is this resonating with anybody? They would rather complain because think about this. Think about this. Where you work, right? Everybody in the chat and in the comments, comment where you work. Let me know where you work. Let's say some of y'all work at Target. Some of you work at the hair salon. Some of you work at, I don't know, what's that shit called? Jiffy Lube. Some of y'all work at the grocery store, right? Think about this. They rather complain because every job that's out there, most jobs are full of people who don't want to go there. Think about this. I'm gonna look at how this is a matrix, bro. This is the matrix, bro. This is the logic they use. Most of the jobs that exist are full of people who don't want to go there, and they willingly signed up to go there. I'm gonna say it again. They would rather complain because the job that you work at, most people work at, is full of people who don't want to work there. They would rather complain. So if work is full of people who would rather complain, they can't just turn that off. You don't just turn that off when you go home on your family. Because if the job allows you a bunch of a cohort of people that all have minute goals, all want to complain about work, and they all come to the same place together, what type of vibration and frequency you think that's going to carry out to their families and to the house? You think you just turn that off and you're just the most cheerful person in the world? What if you do that for 30 years? What if you do it for 40 years? What if you do it for 50 years? What if you do it for 60 years? And you never make any changes? You got to understand it's going to be difficult for them people to be happy. And they're not even really mad at you. You're the black sheep because you just doing shit differently. You're pushing them. You pushing boundaries that they not used to. All they know is work, perish. Get this odd end job, work this job, do as I'm told. I can vacation once a year. I celebrate these random ass holidays. They don't know any better. You see what I'm saying? And they just keep blaming people no matter what you do. Hey, how come you're overweight? Oh, that's because they're messing up the food. Didn't they invent vegetables? Like, are vegetables extinct? Or are you just choosing to eat cheeseburgers? Like, that's not the only food that exists. You understand that every meal you eat doesn't have to have cheese on it. You know that? You know that? We live in a world where people are blaming cheeseburgers instead of blaming themselves. So think about it, especially my people. We quick to blame the other race people. Oh, it's the white people. How the hell are you blaming? You are late because you're late. It don't got shit to do with no other race of person. No one's oppressing you, and none of that. It has nothing to do with that. You have to start taking the accountability in the mirror for yourself, my dog. Otherwise, you're going to feed into that stereotype. You hear me? Next. This is froze a little bit. Damn, I hope it's not freezing on the playback. Y'all let me know in the comments if this live was smooth. Did it freeze? Y'all let me know in the chat. Let me see. I'm going to pull it up on my phone right here. Oh, no, it's good. It's good. It's good in the chat. Okay, so we need to make sure we get these likes up too, people. Let's get these likes up. 200 likes. Every video that we get of mine that's 200 likes, I will be giving away $100 in the comments. So keep that in mind. Let me read some of the chat. It's looking good. We good, Brody Smooth. Cool. Now, this is a bar I made up. They do not want what's best for you. They want what makes them feel comfortable knowing you. So your family, your friends, they don't mean wrong. They don't mean to do you no harm. But since they don't have the vision you have, their vision is not abundant. Their vision is on lack. They're only focused on how can they pay their bills? What do they want? Fuck what you want. How can I ask? This is how they walk around like this. So they don't want what's best for you. They want what makes you comfortable to be around for them. That's why they like the old you. You ain't never heard nobody, I used to like the old you. You never heard nobody say that? The new you got a lot of opinions, huh? The new you got a lot of new information. The new you is constantly moving, growing, becoming. They feel threatened by that. And so now, people, if you've stuck to this part of the video, if you were here at this part of the video, I'm going to give you a secret opportunity to win a Starbucks gift card. And you're going to comment the word Starbucks on here. If you stayed to this part of the video, I'm going to pick one of the random people who commented the word Starbucks, and I'm going to give you a $25 gift card. This is just for making it to this point in the video. I'm proud of you. So in the comments, not in the chat, you're going to go in the comments. If you come to this far in the video, you're going to go on the comments of this video and you're going to comment the word Starbucks. You can comment some other shit too, whatever you liked about the video, but make sure you comment the word Starbucks because you made it to this point. Now we've come to the solutions, people. The solution part of the video, it's one of my favorites. Now my solution to all of you, now that you know this information, now that we are out in the open and we know, okay, damn, they're not really trying to hate me intentionally. It's just a mindset. It's a perspective. Okay. You have to realize this. This is the solution that I'm gonna give you. You get two families on earth. Okay. You get the family that you're born into. That's the family you don't choose. You're just born into them. You just wake up one day and you're a person. You're just a spirit and energy. And you just in this human right now. You know what I'm saying? That's your first family. That's the family you're born into. I love my family greatly. If you're looking at this, if you're watching this, I love them. You're born into there. You don't got no motherfucking choice. They're just, however they come, they come. That's how you accept them. And then but the second family you get is called a spiritual family. You feel me? So as you become the person you're becoming, you have a vibration and a frequency that comes off of your body. The energy is exuded off of your body. I know that to some of y'all might think, oh, that don't make sense. That you just talking shit. Say what you want. What I'm telling you, every person that's alive, everything that's alive, every object, it has energy because energy is never destroyed. It is only transferred. So you can believe it or not. But what I'm telling you is that the world is mostly comprised of water. Your body is mostly comprised of water. Our words change the molecular structure of water. Therefore, our words can change the shape of the earth. So if you walk around all day talking about you don't need people, how bad everybody is, how bad your life is, how bad you got it, all you complain, you will have more of that. You will most certainly have more of that. But you got two families. The one family you're born into, and the second is the spiritual family. So as you go out this life and you start to increase your vibration, you start to change your frequency, you're going to attract different people who are on the same vibration as you. It's not a coincidence that you play basketball every day. So now when you go to the gym and you start playing basketball every day, guess who you meet? Other people who play basketball every day. I make websites on the fucking internet about AI websites. Guess who I'm friends with now? A bunch of people on the internet who make AI websites. So as you change your frequency and your vibration, everything around you is going to change. You understand? Everything around you is going to change. If you eat poor diet all the time and all the food that you eat is all the cheese and Instagram and all y'all want to take all the pictures of this nasty shit, keep eating that. And you're going to be with friends who look just like you. You hear me? You're going to be friends with people who look just like you, who behave like you, who do the same things like you. So all of y'all that's walking around, if you walk around and you say, guys ain't shit and all this stuff, and you saying all that, you're going to attract more people who think just like that. That's going to be your spiritual family. And you're going to live in delusion because you're going to be giving off that energy, but everyone else sees it except you. And you want to make sure that's not you. You want to make sure you're coherent and aware of what you're attracting. You want to make sure you're always conscious of how you look, how you move. When you step out the crib, how you look. If you walk around everywhere you go and you say, I don't give a fuck about how other people perceive me, you're not going to get rich. You're not going to make any money. because you literally have to care about other people. If you want somebody to give you a check, give you some money, you want to get some buns, you want to get girls, whatever you want, you have to care how they perceive you, or you're not going to have a good go of it. If all you care about in your life is what you want, it's going to be a pretty lonely and selfish life. And 2, go where you're celebrated and where you're supported. So this go for all of y'all. You can comment below whatever occupation you got, whatever you do on social, what your hobbies are. Go to where you're celebrated and where you're supported. All them people that y'all know, all them friends, you know how that y'all got the cool handshakes and they look cool. Y'all don't wear belts on your jeans and shit. And when you drink all day and when you do a bunch of cool shit, when you off that shit, when you boot it up, all your friends like you, don't they? When you singing all them hood songs and you doing all the, when you getting arrested at the bar, you getting in the fights and you getting, yeah, your friends like you, don't they? They fuck with you. They like you, don't they? But the moment you start changing and start, hey, let's go to the gym. The moment you change and start, hey, let's get some money. The moment you start up leveling and challenging people, they don't like you no more. They don't support you no more. I want you to let me know how many of your friends ever texted you and just said, hey, bro, I love you. Go ahead and let me know. How many of your friends tell you I'm proud of you? How many of your friends repost your shit? How many of your friends, you sell candles, right? I guarantee all your friends got candles from Target and Walmart. I bet you everything. They got all the candles from Target and Walmart. Expensive candles. Pottery Barn. $50, $60 candles. But they don't got one of yours. You sell t-shirts, right? Bet you they don't got one. Bet you they ain't repost not one of them. It don't even cost money to repost. It don't cost money to text somebody to tell them I'm proud of you. Keep going. I see what you're doing. So pay attention to the people who do support you. If you only got one person that tell you I'm proud of you, that repost your shit, you make cups, they bought one. That's a friend. That's your friends. I just solved it for you right there. So all the people that's into the same shit you talking about, if they celebrate you, oh, yo, it's Eliza. She popped out. Yes, sir. Eliza's here. Yes, sir. They going to recognize every time Eliza do something good because they love you. They see you. They see you differently. They don't know the old you. And if they did know the old you, they can see you progress. The people who not threatened by you that want to learn from you, they give you the congrats. They give you the love because they're not threatened by you. They see your success as their success. The people who feel threatened by you, they ignore your success. When you lose that weight, they're going to make you feel bad about yourself rather than encourage you. Keep going. Hey, let me go to the gym with you. It's a difference. You're going to have 4 friends, but 2 of them friends going to tell you, hey, bro, you ugly as shit, bro, what you doing? They're going to make fun of you. But then you going to have 2 friends that be like, bro, I see you going crazy. And them are your friends. That's the real friends because they want to see you do good for yourself. That's a friend. People who acknowledge when you're doing well because the shit is free, my nigga. You keep letting people tell you a bunch of cool phrases and quotes from rap songs and yeah, I got you, you my dog for life, but they ain't never spent $1 with your business. They never once asked you, how are you doing? I'm proud of you. Good job. They don't know how to say that because they're allergic to it. It will make them feel bad because then they would have to admit that they've been watching your journey. You see the difference? What they rather focus on is their shortcomings. They rather focus on why they don't have something and figure out who they can blame that on. You see what I'm saying? They have to be able to pick someone, something it has to be someone or something that they can pick, blame that, and that'll be the reason that they didn't get to where they want to be. So the solution for today's video, understand that you got 2 families. One is the one you're born into, one is the spiritual one, and you determine the spiritual one based on the shit that you do and what you attract. And the second solution is to stop hanging out all the time so much with the people who make you feel bad. If your friends and them don't support shit you're doing, don't argue with them. If your family and them is acting weird, you live there. Stop arguing with them people. Be quiet, get some headphones, get you a job, save as much money as you can. And then every day, go on the internet and find those people who relate to you. Find those people who make you happy, who celebrate you, and kick it with them, and then move with them people. Because I guarantee you, once you leave, I guarantee your life change. You never heard misery loves company? Yeah, they don't make those sayings up for no reason. There's a reason that when you moved, all them people that was in your town, they still there. When you moved, all them things that was in your town is still there. Their same problems still there. Same people still there, same shit. But you move and you progress because you want to change. Everybody ain't going to make it, baby. Everybody ain't going to make it out the matrix. Can't save everybody. You dig what I'm saying? So that was today's video. Like, subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you. Every video that gets 200 likes, I will be donating $100 to one of the random comments. I appreciate y'all. I love you. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this video. And I want you to go ahead and make sure you follow me on Instagram, because we almost had 200,000 followers there. We're growing fast as hell. 250,000 here, man. I appreciate y'all, but I need 1 million on everything. So I appreciate you. You're going to be seeing me every single week. I'm popped out. Monday, I'm giving y'all the money videos. Thursdays, I'm going to give y'all some AI websites. And I'm going to be doing more lives and shit too. So I'm really locked in. I appreciate you. I love you. Tell your sister and your auntie I said what up. You see this hat come through, just know I done been over your house. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, I love y'all. Until next time, stay lit, stay awesome, stay healthy. You dig.